Hello everybody, Gannon here, back with another One Piece versus battle. Now, I have been sick for about a week, and it's been keeping me from making a video. A little bit frustrating, but I have a really exciting versus battle today. If you haven't seen by the video title or thumbnail, it's going to be between Charlotte Smoothie of the Big Mom Pirates and Boa Hancock, one of the 7 Warlords of the Sea. Without any further introduction, I'm just going to step right into it, and we're going to start off by analyzing Boa Hancock's character.
Slave Arrow!
You know the way I pop my top, or how I lose my cool, or how I look at you, say, why? It ain't no fighting, no, I can't stop it, please stick around. Yeah, the way I pop my fist, or how I bust my hip for your affection, tryna be down, and no fighting, and no stopping.
Alrighty guys, now it's no surprise Boa Hancock is one of the baddest bitches in all of the One Piece series. She is one of the 7 Warlords of the Sea, and she is the Queen or Empress of Amazon Lily and leader of the Kuja Pirates, a very notorious all-women's pirate group that consists of all of the strongest warriors that come from the Kuja Island. I believe she was the 6th warlord to be introduced right before Jinbei. I think Jinbei was the last one that we've seen of the original 7 warlords. Boa Hancock was 29 years old when she was introduced, and after the time skip, she's now 31 years old. She originally had a bounty of 80 million berries, but keep in mind this was actually only after one pirate expedition. And right after that, she became a warlord and her bounty was frozen, so don't think of it as, you know, kind of a small, uninteresting bounty, because I think we all understand how strong Boa Hancock really is, and if anything, the fact that she got this bounty after just one simple expedition is a total testament to her strength as a character. Boa Hancock, like I've said before, is the Pirate Empress and the leader of the Kuja Pirates. She's essentially the leader because on the island of Kuja, beauty is seen in strength, so the most powerful people happen to be the most beautiful people, and so forth. And since she is both beautiful and extremely strong, that makes her the most powerful individual on the island of Kuja, and it then makes her the strongest individual on the Kuja Pirates. Boa Hancock, like most of the Kuja Island pirates, are capable of using armament hockey, and they are the people who have been shown to put armament hockey into arrows. She's just basically able to use it in general. She's also one of the few characters in the entire series that is capable of using Conqueror's hockey, which is really impressive. It definitely derives from her being the queen and the empress, or a leader, therefore she needs to have the Conqueror's hockey to go with it. The main strength of Boa Hancock is her Devil Fruit ability, the Mero Mero no Mi, which translates to the Love Fruit. It was a Paramecia class Devil Fruit that was fed to her by world nobles who enslaved her back when she was a slave as a form of entertainment, and it basically enables her to turn people who are susceptible to lust or desire and turn those individuals into stone. So if anybody has lust for Boa Hancock whatsoever, they are going to be easily turned into stone by a variety of her attacks. This is one of those fruits that really doesn't have a lot of boundaries. I mean, it seems as though that even if you need to have lust to be affected by it, Boa Hancock has the ability to transform this attack in many different ways. For example, she has Slave Arrow, where she can project a heart in the air and then project her stone-bearing attack into just a barrage of arrows. She has a smaller version of this called Pistol Kiss, where she basically just creates a little small heart and then shoots it towards her enemies at an extreme speed. She's got her main love beam, the Mero Mero beam, which she makes a heart hand with her fingers, and she basically projects a love beam, and anybody that has lust for her, or kind of just that desire, is going to be turned into stone when in contact with that beam. This is an extremely powerful ability. For example, Momonga, one of the perceived stronger vice admirals, he had to stab himself in the hand just to distract himself with pain from being hit by the Mero Mero beam. Aside from that, she has this ability called Perfume Femur, which literally translates into kind of aromatic leg, which she's able to come in direct contact with people or things and then just turn them into stone. This is kind of weird to me, and it shows one of the huge strengths of the Marrow Marrow or the Love fruit, because it seems as though all weapons have slight intent to them or desire to hurt people. So it seems that Boa Hancock is always able to either just turn weapons into stone by default with Perfume Femur because of that attribute, or maybe she's just able to turn all inorganic objects into stone anyways, which would be extremely useful if that's the case. So basically, what I'm thinking is that Boa Hancock just has the ability to destroy any weapon she wants, which is extremely powerful. Aside from the Love fruit, Boa Hancock is extremely fast, agile herself. She's basically able to kick the stone that she makes and just crack it very easily, and she's also one of the few warlords to come out of the War of the Best without literally a scratch on her, and she was very, very into the fight. She participated directly in it, and she put in a lot of work, actually. She basically embarrassed Smoker, which, you know, laughable to me, but, I mean, I really wouldn't expect anything less from Smoker, because Smoker's one of the most overhyped and weak characters in the verse. But yeah, I mean, everything that we've seen from Boa Hancock Direct has just been nothing but impressive, and I think she's got a lot of things going for her to make her an extremely strong character. Alright guys, with that, now I think it's time to get into Charlotte's Smoothie.
ようこそ客人たち。
やあ、スムージー。
ウェルカムドリンクはどうだ
Left a nigga on red cause I felt like it. Dress me down in that rash and LeBron jacket. Dapper, I look fine and my checks define. No wonder why I do whatever I like. I do what I like, I do. What I like, I do.
外の方が面白そうだ。
Alrighty, now let's dive into Charlotte's Smoothie. She's the 14th daughter of the Charlotte family and one of the 3 sweet commanders of the Big Mom Pirates. She serves as Totland's Minister of Juice, obviously. She is hybrid between a human Big Mom and an unknown member of the Longleg tribe, where she gets her very long legs. She's 35 years of age and she's 15 feet tall, 2 inches. And you can compare this to her brother, Katakuri, who is around 16 feet tall, 8 inches, I believe. She is an extremely big girl, alright? She's got a bounty of 932 million berries, which for a while there was within the top 3 highest known bounties in all of One Piece. I think she was only bested by Katakuri and Jack, which were all I think 1 billion and above. We don't really know a lot about the Smoothie, and we didn't really get to see a lot of her in the Totland arc, and Oda admits this in a recent SBS, but he did actually give us a detailed description on her ability. A lot of people thought she was like a juice human, she was able to manipulate juice, and I mean, it's kind of a little bit lamer than that, but it's the same premise. She's actually a dehydration human who ate the Shibo no Mi, or the Squeeze fruit. It's a Paramecia type devil fruit that allows her to transmit and remove liquids from people and objects. She's able to juice weird things and get exquisite flavors of juice, as shown at the tea party when she offered the juice of a giraffe to the underworld bosses. She's also able to basically slash people with her large sword that is shaped like a drill bit, and she's able to slash people and remove moisture from them and dehydrate them. It's kind of like Crocodile's sand fruit, how he's able to dehydrate people, except that she's able to take that liquid in that hydration and use it to her advantage by making her grow even bigger and releasing the liquid from her sword to make ginormous, powerful slash attacks. Other than that, all we really know about Smoothie is that she's really tall, she's a very prominent and powerful female character, which is why I really wanted her to go up against Boa Hancock in this versus battle. She's never shown the capability of going extremely fast, but she is extremely powerful. As you could see, she could release ranged sword attacks using the Shibo no Mi that are comparable to that of Zoro and maybe even Mihawk. She has the strength and the size to literally pick up a normal-sized human and wring them out with her bare man hands. So Smoothie is pretty badass, and I think she's a very worthy opponent to go up against Boa Hancock. With that, guys, now I think it's time to get to the conclusion of this versus battle. And you guys might be saying, like, Gannon, why the hell are you putting up somebody who's got an 80 million berry bounty up against somebody who's got 932 million berry bounty that is a Yonko commander? That's fucking nuts. You're stupid. And I'm just thinking that, I mean, it's not really that crazy when you analyze what we've seen from Smoothie so far. The only thing that's really lethal out of her is that Shibo no Mi ability that we've really not seen a whole lot of what she can do. She's not shown to be very fast, but she's got obvious strength. Oda himself has said that he was kind of excited about this character and that she's really strong. I assume we're going to see a lot more of Smoothie when Big Mom actually goes to retaliate against the Straw Hats, but for now this is really all we have to work with. Keep in mind the people who the Navy actually counts on to be able to retaliate against a Yonko level threat are the Warlords and the Admirals. The Navy and everybody expects the Warlords as a collective to at least be able to combat a Yonko, and I don't think it's so far-fetched for me to put Boa Hancock up against Smoothie when Smoothie really hasn't done a lot. I think that most of that bounty really comes from her having that title of Sweet Commander, and I'm sure it's well earned. I'm sure she's stronger than those before her. I'm just thinking that Boa Hancock is really adept at fighting. She's actually really fast, has a great martial arts skill. I mean, you saw her at the War of the Best. She was just icing people who were like had capes on, like these were high-level Marines. She was just icing them easily. She was able to cut through pacifistas like butter, and keep in mind that it took the 3 strongest members of the Straw Hat crew pre-time skip to use like their best abilities just to defeat one pacifista, and she was cutting through them effortlessly like they were butter. Here's the thing, the average height of a pacifista, I assume since they're modeled upon Kuma, is around 22 feet 7 inches, and Boa Hancock's easily able to jump over that and just cut their head off with her feet. And I'm thinking she's gonna have no trouble at all just dancing around Smoothie, alright? And there's even that chance that Smoothie will be directly affected by the Mero no Mi, and in some way Boa is going to be able to make her feel lust or desire. I mean, it's happened before with other strong female characters. I don't see why it can't happen with Smoothie. And I'm not saying that definitively, I'm just saying that there is a possibility that Smoothie could just feel lust or desire for Boa Hancock, and Boa Hancock could just ice her and turn her into stone. Aside from that, Boa Hancock has extremely strong hockey ability. She's probably got extremely strong armament, and like I said before, she seems to have the ability to either turn all weapons into stone or just turn all inorganic matter into stone. Both are extremely useful, so I'm sure that once Smoothie's got her sword down, it just broken and turned into stone, I don't really see what other options she has just to manhandle Boa, and I don't see Boa getting caught. I just don't think Smoothie is that fast, where Boa Hancock is just an extremely agile, strong, well-around, just great character. And we've seen that her lust attacks, while they may not be just effective through turning people into stone, they have physical punch. Her pistol kiss appears to have the impact of a real pistol, and it didn't affect Luffy, obviously, because he's a rubber man. I just think that even if you were to take that lust and desire factor of turning somebody directly into stone like Medusa away, Boa Hancock could still come out on top of this battle. With that said, guys, I'm going to have to hand the W today to Boa Hancock, Pirate Empress. I know this might seem a little bit crazy, but it just makes sense to me, and it made sense to a lot of people that I asked, that Boa Hancock came on top in this one. If you think I analyzed something wrong, or if you think my opinion on this whole matter is just wrong in general, please leave it down in the comments. Keep it constructive. I love reading comments again. But yeah, in conclusion, guys, Boa Hancock takes the cake, and I will see you guys in the next one.